How's it going, guys? James the Crypto here, and today we have a video on Bitcoin. And there is a huge problem right now on Bitcoin, guys, and I'm pretty sure everybody is feeling the growing pains of Bitcoin, especially with the surge of price that it recently did. We are all feeling this horrible, as you guys can see in the title, transaction freaking taking long, bro. The transactions are taking so long, guys. I'm talking about so long. Days. Hashflare is taking weeks. I actually recently did a Changely transaction, and I think it even got rejected, which I've never experienced that out of the whole time that I've been passionately doing cryptocurrency. Right over here, pending $247.96. That was on December 20th. It is the 21st. That is one day already, which is not too bad since I waited literally 6 to 7 days for my Hashflare withdrawal. But this is something that recently happened, and I never seen this before. When I clicked it, you know, to go to their live.blockcipher.com, right? It showed in the beginning, it showed the confidence, and it showed, you know, all the wallets that this amount is going to, all that stuff. It showed all of that. And it is no longer, we're gonna get back to this because it's probably gonna take some time to load, as you guys know. But what happened is it just doesn't show anymore, and your, you know, transactions can possibly be rejected. It just depends on certain scenarios and stuff. Now it's showing me something different. Actually, it's very, as you guys know, it's very weird to see. Okay, look, no transaction found with the hash Now it didn't show this before. It actually would show me the transaction and all that stuff. So it is a little concerning. I just hope it goes through, because that is a lot of money and I need it for Christmas. I hope it goes through today, but I already doubt it, to be honest. BitConnect, I recently did a withdrawal on BitConnect, and I'm gonna click my dashboard. I did that about 20 minutes ago, and normally it would have shown here. It didn't show. Why is this happening? I have to explain to you guys why is this happening. Well, for me to explain to you guys why all this craziness is happening, first I want to go really quickly and bring your attention to the cryptocurrency market cap. Why am I here? Well, the reason why I'm here is because, as you, ooh, wow, Ripple actually hit $1. Everybody was going crazy about, like, when is Ripple gonna hit $1? There you guys go. Ripple hit $1 and a little bit more. That is awesome. But we're gonna go right over here to Bitcoin, and this is what I want to show you guys. Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. There was a war with Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. There still is a war. There still is a war, but it's a different war. It's not about who's gonna take over the cryptocurrency place. It's about who gets the most miners mining for them. Right now, there's a huge problem because Bitcoin Cash is more profitable currently, and every now and then it does become more profitable than Bitcoin mining. That is a huge problem, because Bitcoin Cash is a competitor of Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin Cash gets more miners, then their transactions and their fees will be way lower and will be resolved quicker than Bitcoin's. As you could see here, also Bitcoin Cash has only 3.7 billion of a volume per 24 hours. Bitcoin has, let me see, $16.4 billion constantly going through it in a 24-hour basis, right? That is crazy, guys. I mean, really crazy. And that is why, with not enough miners, we are getting all these unconfirmed transactions, and we are not having enough mining power, enough petahashes to be able to resolve all the transactions that are happening, right? And some of them can even get rejected. This is huge problems, guys. Not much people know about these problems, specifically because not much people know about the more deeper sides of Bitcoin, right? At least the majority, right? People like you and me that are constantly doing research on cryptocurrency and stuff, we probably know about this. But this is exactly what's happening, guys. And we're gonna go to my website really quickly here on the resource tab right there, and I'm gonna click right here, unconfirmed transaction list, right? right here in blockchain.info/unconfirmed transactions, there is a total of 285,000 and growing, a growing number, unconfirmed transactions. This is a problem, guys, and that's why we are all having huge mining fees and a long time for things to confirm. So now that you guys know what the problem is, hopefully you guys can understand why these certain situations are happening. As you can see, look at all these kind of just happening constantly, right? And really quickly, we're gonna go back to my resources area. We're gonna go to difficulty change list. This is another thing I need to talk about really quickly. Right over here in December 6, 2017, the difficulty changed. What is this difficulty change, right? Well, difficulty is how difficult it is to mine the blocks that happen in Bitcoin, right? Why do they change the difficulty? They change the difficulty, as you can see right here, Bitcoin will adjust difficulty to estimated difficulty in order to keep the block generation time at 600 seconds. That is why the difficulty thing happens, right? Now, it is estimated that the next blockchain, it happens every 2 weeks, guys. Around 2 weeks, we get the new date for, you know, the difficulty change and all that stuff, right? It is estimated it's going to grow even more. What happens if it grows even more, the difficulty? Well, miners, it'll become even less profitable for miners. Either Bitcoin's price needs to go really high up or something happens, right? But if the difficulty does increase drastically, even more drastically than it ever increased, which is what most people are speculating, to be honest, right here in 21.39%. And did it ever do any higher? Yeah, okay. 21.39%, at least in recent. People say it's going to grow a lot higher than next difficulty. And like I said, if that does happen, miners are going to be less profitable. I actually have my Antminer S9 here, and because the Bitcoin price has gone down by like around $3,000, I'm already making less money, right? And I did some research recently, and if I were to switch to Bitcoin Cash right now, I would be making more money. I just don't support Bitcoin Cash. That's literally the only reason why I'm not mining Bitcoin Cash right now, right? Now, most people are not going to be like that. Most people are going to switch to Bitcoin Cash, and it's possible that I can switch to Bitcoin Cash too. If I see a huge difference in profitability, I still got bills to pay. I still got things that I need to do, right? So this is still, you see, like, this is the mentality that most miners would have. They're not thinking, oh, we must secure the Bitcoin network. No, we're thinking we need money to survive. This is our way of living, right? Now, obviously, mine is different. I do mining kind of like a more extra income, right? So I would rather support and mine Bitcoin. But just to show you guys my mentality as a miner when it comes to mining. And really quickly, the reason why people could switch from Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash easily is because they both share an algorithm called SHA-256, which means miners like the Antminer S9, the ASIC dedicated miners, right? They are mining in the algorithm of SHA-256. So since you can mine Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash in SHA-256, you could literally just switch as easy as possible from the Bitcoin SHA-256 to the Bitcoin Cash SHA-256, right? So that's why it's also even easy for miners to do that. And guess what? They make more money, right? Due to that, we are getting less people in the Bitcoin mining network. We're getting more people in the Bitcoin Cash network. And now the transactions are taking longer and Bitcoin Cash is doing better. This is a huge problem for Bitcoin, which is the daddy, the godfather of cryptocurrencies, what everybody is currently using for every single thing of cryptocurrency. So obviously, you know, this is not the best situation, guys. But I really wanted to show you guys information, especially for those of you guys who don't know what's going on right now. It could definitely be concerning for new people getting into Bitcoin, seeing these problems and being like, oh my God, Bitcoin really was a scam or a bubble. No, there's just some problems. There's some growing pains right now. What we need is more miners. And that's pretty much it. Like, really, if we get a whole bunch more miners, we will get less mining fees. We'll get all these good stuff, because I doubt all the people that are into Bitcoin right now is going to get less. We need more miners, more innovation, maybe even miners that have more than 14 terahashes, more electricity efficiency, somehow, some way making that, right? that would obviously make Bitcoin grow. We need more people wanting to invest into farms and all that stuff. But these are things that it's gonna take some time, and that's even if it happens for Bitcoin. It might even happen for Bitcoin Cash if Bitcoin Cash stays more profitable than Bitcoin. And if that happens, well, then Bitcoin Cash might actually take over, because if Bitcoin Cash's petahash is higher than Bitcoin's petahash, which I really doubt is gonna happen, to be honest, because Bitcoin Cash is a lower price right now, right? But anyways, I don't want to get too into that right now. Bitcoin, we need to secure it, right? And I do suggest people getting into mining, cloud mining, something about mining. It's still very profitable. And yeah, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do daily cryptocurrency videos, guys, so make sure you guys subscribe. I have passive income ways in the description below that I use myself, so make sure you guys check that out, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Take care.